Hey, what's up, guys? Stock Catcher here. In this video, I'm going to be talking about several stocks that are interesting. If you're new to the channel, I highly recommend you subscribe and join the team. Today was a pretty interesting day in the stock market in terms of small cap trading in the pre-market. There were several stocks that just ended up just ripping face, going vertical over 100%. This was massive because a lot of people on my team were just catching the news plays. And after the open time, there was a play CODX, CODX. The stock was the MVP of today. It ran over, I believe, 350% at the peak. This was a 37-cent stock, and then it just ended up flying to 155. And this wasn't those type of moves where you see just a quick pop and then drop, right? This was a sustained move where it made a big move up, held, and then over and over and over. This is the type of move that it really missed, as well as a lot of traders really like, in my opinion, right? Where you see a stock that runs the whole day. Most people, myself included, don't like a stock when it makes one pop, like 1 minute, and then it just completely dumps. That's not really healthy, in my opinion, right? And it's very hard to trade these type of setup. But when you see a stock like CODX, it has over 1 billion volume, and then it ends up just uptrending all day, riding that EMA. This is a perfect candidate to trade, as well as it shows that there's a lot of strength as well, right? And I really hope that these type of plays show up more and more every day, because back in the pandemic, these type of plays happened every single day. I'm pretty sure it's like every single day, like 6 years ago, multiple of them. And now it's rare. I mean, honestly, being honest with you, these days, when I see a stock ripping 300%, usually it ends up just fading all the way back down, right? It's rare to see something like this where it just runs all day. It's really nice to see. So for a stock today that I recommend you guys watch would be GPUS. So GPUS, if you go to the daily chart on this stock, it's this massive range. It's just a huge amount of range on this stock. And if you look at the volume, this is very high volume. Over 182 million volume, and the market's not even closed, right? I'm doing this video, the one is open. So over 182 volume on a penny stock. Usually when it comes to stock trading, it's much, much harder for an expensive stock to run a lot. For example, let's say a $20 stock to go up 100% is more difficult, in my opinion, rather than a 40-cent stock to go to 80 cents, right? This is my opinion. So GPUS is in the price area where it's under 50 cents, right? So for it to go 100%, it's much more possible than a stock that's, like I said, like 25 to go to 50, right? So GPUS actually had NVIDIA type of news recently. This was just not long ago. And on top of that, if you look at other variables as well, this company actually announced a $100 million Bitcoin treasury strategy and expansion of its AI center, like AI data center. And when we're talking about this sector, I think it's only going to get bigger, in my opinion, right? We're talking about AI as well as the Bitcoin angle. If you look at stock AST, this one I mentioned last week, right? And then it made a really big move today. AST was in that similar angle, that Bitcoin angle, right? On top of that, AST was also a penny. If you actually go left on the chart, this stock was not over $1. So GPUS, I'm going to be watching very closely for price action updates as well. So next stock you got to watch, guys, would be Blackberry. So Blackberry, formerly smartphone maker, right? Now primarily focused on enterprise software and services. Cybersecurity. This is another sector, cybersecurity, that I said in my past video, right? It's only going to get more and more demand, more and more money flow, in my opinion, right? We're talking about also government angle as well, cybersecurity. And Blackberry, actually, if you've been trading a while, you know that this name runs in that similar type of way. Where, remember stocks like Donut I mentioned in my YouTube video, and then it wasn't really moving at all. It was just like flat, and then it made a nice move up. Blackberry is in that similar type of genre, like that similar basket. So you gotta keep an eye on Blackberry. I mean, look at this daily chart setup as well. This is a multi-day setup, and this is forming that Nice cup pattern. That's my top 10 patterns of all time. All right, so Blackberry, let's keep an eye on this stock. You want to see over that $5 level. If you watch my videos, you already know how much I like that $5 level, right? So let's watch that $5 level on Blackberry. This is very nice. Next one would be Rumble. So Rumble, ticker RUM. This is a video platform similar to YouTube. What you're watching right now is on YouTube. But Rumble actually has additional cloud and infrastructure service. So Rumble, if you look at the fundamentals, the revenue was over $95 million in 2024, right? Up 18% year over year. This stock Rumble has potential because I'm talking more about the growth angle, right? I'm not talking about right now today, because Rumble has been getting a lot of social media traction similar to YouTube. And I'm not saying that Rumble is gonna beat YouTube. I don't believe that at all. I think YouTube is still gonna be the dominant platform, right? Obviously, we're all on YouTube right now, right? And I don't see it happening where Rumble beats YouTube. But I'm talking more in a trading angle. This stock actually has high growth angle as well, right? So I'm gonna be watching Rumble for the stock. Next one you gotta watch, guys, is RXRX, Recursion Pharmaceutical. So RXRX, this is an interesting stock. I believe I had one person telling me to make a video on this stock. I forgot who it was, but I just decided to look this company up. This is a biotech company using a proprietary platform. Basically combines biology and chemistry, automation and data science, right, to make new drugs. So this stock RX, this stock is in that hot sector. These bio stocks have just been ripping face lately. And you know I'm a trader, right? I'm not an investor. So I'm just constantly scouting for opportunity. I was just noticing this daily chart is entering into that area. Once it starts to break over those levels, it could gain a lot of heat, a lot of volume. So RXRX, I'm going to be watching this one very closely. Next stock, we have to talk about TMC. TMC is one of those OG stocks that I talked about for a long time now. You could go back to my older videos and you could look where I started talking about this stock, not just on YouTube, but on social media. But I've been talking about it since I believe $3.50, and then it ended up just ripping face to $11.35. So TMC has made a nice pullback, and if you look right now on the daily chart, it's right near that base level. This is around 650, 675. So TMC is entering into that level where this would be potential like a support area, right? So on top of that, not just technical wise, TMC has a really interesting business angle as well, right? When you're talking about deep sea mineral exploration, and remember how this current time period, right? Remember all these metals and minerals and all these type of EV type of sector has been really hot the past couple of weeks. TMC is a stock that you have to think about long term as well. It's not like a one day thing. Where this sector, you have to always be monitoring. Not just TMC, I'm not just talking about TMC, but other theme plays as well. When you're talking about minerals, metals, EVs, renewables, batteries, you know what I'm talking about, right? So yeah, next stock we got to talk about, guys. Workhorse. Workhorse has been, this is a similar type of angle where this stock ran in the past. Remember during that time period, during the pandemic, Workhorse made a really big move up. So to sum it up real quickly, Workhorse designs and manufactures zero-emission commercial vehicle. So an example would be like electric trucks, as well as those type of basket, right? So when you're talking about Workhorse, this is more of a technical play for me rather than a fundamental play. When you're looking at the chart, Workhorse is right near that level, like I said earlier on that stock, TMC, right, that base level. So I'm gonna be this is similar to the other swing trade I mentioned, right? Over that $1 level, I'm looking for the stock, Workhorse, to make a run potentially, right? So put this stock on your watch list, guys. Last stock for the video So last stock for the video you gotta watch, guys, is PSQH. So PSQH is another one of those smaller type of stocks, right? Fintech, hybrid. And when you talk about the stock, actually, a lot of people were requesting me to make a video on it several times. I think I did already make a video on it. But I'm just touching base again as usual because this stock has a really interesting technical setup as well. I've just been noticing kind of like a accumulation type of pattern on PSQH. This could be a swing trade candidate as well if you look at the potential catalyst as well, right? So PSQH, the level I'm looking at right now, to be honest with you, on the daily chart, I'm doing this right now. I mean, I'm trying. Obviously, I have to hold over that $2 levels, right? But over that 235 level, I want to see over 235. I want to see more volume as well and tighter spread on PSQH, because right now PSQH, the volume is not really the highest. I mean, you can check right now, verify yourself. The volume is not crazy high, right? If you want a summary of real quick of what is really important in trading, in my opinion, I think volume is definitely the top three, no question about it. So volume is the number one indicator that I always look at every day, as well as the other angles, right? Technicals as well. So if you made 10 in the video, guys, I appreciate you as always. I like talking to you guys and reading the comments. I like everything, So hope everybody's a great week. Today's just the first day, guys. There's a lot of days left. 4 days, even just one day. If you hit it nice, one day could really change your whole month or change your whole week, right? Speaking from experience. So hope everybody's a great night. I'll see you tomorrow. Stock Catcher signing out. Have a great night.